Did you know you can watch this video in your own language? Just tap the setting here, click audio track and select your own language right now. It's that simple. Enjoy the video. Hello foodies, have you ever craved that legendary crispy texture of Mulbagal Masala Dosa? You know, that one that's thick and fluffy on the inside but incredibly crispy on the outside? Well, stop craving and start cooking, because today I'm bringing you all in one and the authentic taste right into your kitchen. In this video, I'm sharing a complete all-in-one masterclass. We aren't just making the batter, I'm going to show you the secret behind the spicy red masala, the flavorful chutney pudi, and of course the perfect aloo palya. Go with it. By the end of this video, you'll be making restaurant quality Mulbagal Masala Dosa at your own home. Let's get started. Let's see how to make this Mulbagal Masala Dosa. Look, these are the ingredients required to make the dosa batter. Take a screenshot of it. Now look, this is the rice, the most important thing in any dosa. That's the IR8 variety of the rice. So this is 5 cups of rice. For every 5 cup of rice, I'm taking 1 cup of poha. That's thick poha. We call it avalakki in our language. For every 5 cups of rice, 1 cup of avalakki and 1 cup of Urad dal, a nice quality. I'm taking split Urad dal, you can take whole also. So I'm taking 1, and then nearly 2 teaspoons of Channa Dal, kadale bede, 2 teaspoons. Same quantity of tuar dal, 2 teaspoons of tuar dal. These two will give a nice color and crunch to the dosas. And this is the most flavoring agent, that's the Methi Seeds or Fenugreek seeds, 1 teaspoon of it. So in a bowl, I'm going to add and mix everything. So you can see here, I'm again telling you that I have taken IR8 rice recipe. I have taken 5 cups of it. We'll add everything into this bowl. And lastly, the 5th one. And here comes the poha. Do remember that you need to take the thick poha. That's very important, 1 cup of it. And we'll add the Urad dal. So this is also nice quality Urad dal, nearly taking 1 cup of it. And this is the tuar dal, 2 teaspoons. In goes 2 teaspoons of Bengal Channa Dal, 2 teaspoons of it. And finally the fragrance and the flavor giver, that the fenugreek seeds, 1 teaspoon. That's it. And we'll add enough water and wash it thoroughly, and you need to wash it about 2 to 3 times. Now look how the color has changed its color. I will drain this and I will wash it thoroughly for about 3 times. Now you can see it's been washed 3 times. The rice looks like this. It's perfectly cleaned. At this time we'll add enough water until the water floats on the top. Now look, after that we need to soak it for about 5 hours. After 5 hours, I've added everything into the grinder. You can do it in mixer also. The best results comes only in the grinder. That's a must. So if you don't have, you can manage that in mixer also. But look at the consistency of the batter should be this fine. You can see here it's nicely done. And I have taken this batter in the same bowl and mix it well and allow this to ferment for about 12 hours or overnight. Now you can see the dosa is perfectly fermented, and it will took around 12 hours. If it's cold, you can ferment it for 2 more extra hours. Nearly 14 hours it requires to ferment like this. So this is a colder time, so I'm fermented it for 14 hours. Now I will take how much ever required batter. I have just taken little bit of a batter into another bowl. This much is more than enough for me. For this, I'm going to add a little bit of a salt. And here comes the main secret, that's a teaspoon of sugar, which caramelizes the base and gives a nice red color. And we'll add enough water if at all required to adjust the consistency of the batter and give it a nice mix. Mix until the sugar present in it are completely dissolved in it. Now look, the batter is perfectly done. The consistency of the batter should be like this. Now this is the batter is done. Now let's keep this aside. And now I will show you how to make that secret red chutney. Take a screenshot. For this we require nearly 10 garlic cloves and 10 Byadige red chillies and a small onion chopped, and this is a curry leaves, nearly 2 strands. And here comes a salt, just a little bit, enough to taste. And we'll add a little bit of a turmeric, and the main thing is the jeera, nearly half a teaspoon of jeera. That's it, nothing else needed. So I will add a little bit of a water and make a fine paste of it. Now look, this thick paste is known as the red chutney, which we are going to use as a masala to this. Second, I'll show you how to make the masala pudi also. Just take a screenshot of this. To the pan, I'm going to add nearly 1 tablespoon of oil. Allow the oil to get heat. After that, I'm going to add nearly 20 cloves of garlic, or a 1 whole fist, and a half a teaspoon of jeera. And then we'll add nearly 10 Byadige chillies. And then we'll add nearly 1 strand of curry leaves and give it a nice mix and saute until the chilies are perfectly crisp. So if you don't cook the chilies well, it doesn't grind. So keep that in mind, keep in low flame and saute until the chilies are perfectly roasted. And now switch off the flame, and then we'll add nearly 1 cup of fried gram and add salt according to your taste. And now this is the secret ingredient, that's the jaggery, nearly half a teaspoon of it. If you don't want, you can skip it, but if you add, the taste will enhance. And give it a nice mix. Make sure the flame is off. And now we'll make a fine powder of this. Now look, now it's little bit of a fine powder and a little bit of a gritty thing. So now the powder is ready. Now I'll show you how to make the aloo masala or the aloo palya. For this, in a pan, I'm going to add nearly 3 tablespoons of oil. To this, a half a teaspoon of mustard seeds. Allow the mustard seeds to crackle. After that, we'll add a half a teaspoon of jeera. And in goes the green chilies, add according to your taste, and 2 red chilies for the flavor. And the main flavor ingredient is the curry leaves. In goes the 2 chopped onions, sliced onions, and little bit of a salt. And then we'll add some turmeric. Add everything once and saute until the onions become somewhat translucent in color, and it will take you anywhere between 2 minutes. So make sure you allow the onions to have a little bit of a crunch. Don't cook the onions too much. Now look, it's been 2 minutes, the onions are cooked, but it has some of its crunch, and it took me around 2 to 2.5 minutes till now. At this time, we'll add a half a cup of water. And now look here, I have taken 4 potatoes, boiled it and grated it, because this aloo palya from the Mulbagal has a buttery smooth texture. So I'm going to add the grated that one, and we'll add some fresh grated coconut, 1 cup of it, and added some coriander leaves and give it a nice mix. The reason why I have grated the aloo is the texture of this palya should be buttery smooth. If you can mix it, you can see here how smooth the palya is. This is a distinctive palya they give. Now turn off the flame and add half of the lime. This will give a beautiful taste to it. Don't add too much of the lime. Half is more than enough. And we'll add some coriander leaves. Give it a final mix. And that's it. Now the famous Aloo Palya is also now ready. Now let's see how to make the Mulbagal Ghee Masala Dosa. First, this is the tawa which they use in Mulbagal because the borders are little raised above. So then only you will get a taste that you are eating a masala Mulbagal dosa. So what I have done is I have chopped the onion on the top. So we'll dip that in the oil and grease the tawa, and we'll just add a little bit of water to this like this. When it's done, we'll clean it off with a cloth, and then I will add the dosa batter. One ladle full of dosa batter, and make sure you add that to the complete border. So it should come like that. Only one thing. Now close the lid for 1 minute and allow it to cook in its own steam. Now you can see the sides are perfectly roasted, and even the bottom of the dosa will also be roasted perfectly. And add nearly minimum of 2 to 3 tablespoons of ghee is required, because that's the most important thing in this dosa. Add a masala which we had made earlier, masala paste, the red chutney, and we'll add a little bit of aloo masala, and finally give it a nice flip and close it. Here is your Mulbagal Ghee Masala Dosa is now ready. In the same way I will show you how to make the Mulbagal Ghee Pudi Dosa. We'll add some oil, add little bit of water, and take a ladle full of dosa batter. Make sure to this also you will add the batter to the edges, and close the lid and cook it for about 1 minute. Now you can add the ghee, same nearly 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil goes for this. Don't hold back in that, and add some aloo palya and add the masala pudi which I have shown you. Sprinkle all over the dosa and scrape it out and just close it. That's it. This is the ghee podi masala dosa from the Mulbagal. That's it. And there you have it, the ultimate Mulbagal Masala Dosa, loaded with that spicy red chutney and the pudi and that potato palya. The aroma in here is absolutely incredible. I promise the taste is even better. If your mouth is watering, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, and subscribe to our channel for more authentic recipes just like this one. See you until next time. This is Deepak Kshatriya signing off on Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka. Namaskara. See you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.